Evening, everybody. Pipe Man 1861 here. Well, just got back from work. Been a good day so far. Figured I'd stop down here real quick and make a video real quick. Got a new project I'm working on. Want to talk to y'all about or tell you about. Related to my Civil War reenacting. Hi, Ginger. Tonight, I don't have my Felbowl lamp burning behind me, so I just have the angle lamp going. So it's just a little bit dimmer than it usually is. But I am smoking tonight. I don't know how well you can see it. It's my rusticated Wally Frank Bulldog. Isn't that a neat pipe? Look at the rustication on that. I love the smooth rim with the rusticated bottom. I don't know if I said this already, but in it I am smoking some Old Toby. Or Tom Bomblebeak. Bomblebeak. However you pronounce that. Doggone copyright laws. I wish they could still call it Old Toby, but whatever. Anyway. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I finally got most of the pieces put together for it. Here's an event coming up in eastern or western Indiana, Civil War reenactment at Billy Creek Village. I can't tell you. I think Rockville, Indiana. I can't tell you I can't remember right now the name of the town. But you look up Billy Creek Village and you'll find him. I believe it's the first weekend of May. I need to refresh my memory, look at the calendar. But anyway, we're having a Civil War reenactment over Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I and my wife are going to be civilian, reenacting civilian in like a little storefront, a shop, because what this is, it's like a little town. A lot of the buildings are set up more like early 1900s, very late 1800s. Think like a town in Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. That's what the town's set up like. If you're familiar with that show. My wife really likes it. But they're going to have a reenactment, and me and my wife, and a couple of friends of ours, Scott and Allison, and Sue is the lady's name who's in charge of it. We're going to be doing a saloon, an 1860s saloon, and over in the corner, and on it behind a little glass counter, I'm going to be a 1860s tobacconist. I got a period correct balance scale for it. Going to have try to get some Gayworth Hogarth twist tobacco for it. Wilkie Surberg Crystal Palace. It was originally blended in 1859. Just some tobaccos that would have been around back then, or at least of the type that would have been. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll post pictures of the setup on my Instagram page when it happens. And I'm going to be selling the tobacco to the soldiers. Well, not to the public, mind you, but to the reenactors. And of course, I'm not planning on having a large number of customers. We're mainly doing it for the fun of it, you know. But online I found a woodcut illustration. It was originally, I believe, in the London Daily News and from 1861. That was advertising the latest innovations, or announcing the latest innovations in gas light fixtures. And the woodcut was of a tobacconist shop. In front of the counter there was big crates of cigars with the names on the side. And then there was a lady behind the counter, which is kind of different to me, but it's interesting. A woman behind the counter weighing out a quantity of pipe tobacco on one of the scales like I got, with a fellow waiting at the counter. And then toward the edge of the picture there was a gentleman lighting his cigar. They had gas light fixtures with long, I guess, rubber tubes with nozzles you could unhook from the wall, and you could light your pipe or cigar with them. I thought that was pretty neat, but it gave me sort of an idea of what the interior of an 1860s tobacconist shop would look like. Of course, if it was like that in England, it would have been about the same over here. So that's what I'm basing it off of. So I have the correct scale, I'm getting the correct tobaccos. I have crock jars that I have found references to being used by tobacco shops to store tobacco in. Hello, Ginger. Being a loudmouth tonight. So I think it's going to be pretty neat. Like I say, I might make a short video, or have somebody else take a short video of the setup whenever we set it up there. And if anybody who listens to me happens to be free that weekend and happens to be in the eastern or the western Indiana area, we'd love to have you come by and say howdy. I'd love to talk to you. Of course, I'll be all dressed up, you know. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's my latest project I'm working on. And whenever it starts coming together, I'll show you the scale. I got to unbend a few parts of it. But I think it's going to be pretty neat. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you all about that, see what you thought about it. And if you have any, if you history buffs out there have any other little tidbits of information about maybe 1860s tobacconists, what have you, please let me know down in the comments, because I'd like to hear about it. Anyway, this is Kirk, Pipeman 1861, saying thank you so much, everybody, for listening in. You have a great evening, and I'll talk to you all again real soon. Bye now. Happy smoking.